Welcome back to Fitness Empowerment by Danye, a brand dedicated to flexible nutrition, macronutrient tracking, and a lifestyle without unhealthy extremes. Good morning, YouTube. Welcome to today's video. It's actually going to be a two-day video. I'm going to show you guys my day leading up to the show. So today is Friday, May 5th, 2017, and tomorrow is the San Diego or California Night of Champions or Night of Championships, whatever it is. It's the show day. I clearly am still in the hotel bed. I have not had caffeine yet. Last night was a very long night, and I think the important thing is for me to explain to you all how to go about traveling, like flying to get to a show, because this was my first time, so hopefully I'll do some things right, but I'll also make some mistakes and you guys can learn from those. So yesterday I left San Antonio around 4:30 p.m., got to the Austin airport around 6:30. My flight was at a little after 8, and then there was a flight to Los Angeles and then a flight to here. So it was a very long afternoon / evening of travel, and I didn't take into account the time change because I just kept looking at the itinerary being like, oh, it's gonna be like a 3-hour flight and it's no big deal, and the time change, like it says I'm getting there at 11:30 p.m. no big deal. Yeah, well, getting here at 11:30 p.m. and then getting to the hotel at 12:30 a.m. is like that was 2:30 a.m. body time. So I was exhausted. I did sleep on the second flight a little bit, and I think the only major mistake I feel like I made yesterday was that I ate all of my food for the day. I ate my last meal in the airport before I went through security in Austin, Texas, which for me was normal, but that was around 7 p.m., and normal for me is to eat my last meal around 7 p.m. and then go to bed around 10 p.m. But I did not take into account that I was going to be up for an extra 4 or 5 hours than I usually am. So I wish I had waited and saved up a little bit more food to have another meal later on in the night so that I wouldn't crave and maybe have a package of, the little Biscoff cookies or pretzels that they put in your lap whether you want them or not on the airplane. So that happened. But I'll go through a physique update with you guys shortly, and I'm going to send photos to my coach, and I'm going to eat, and I grabbed some caffeine. So the front desk had, most hotels have little like snack shops, and when I got to the front desk, I saw out of the corner of my eye that their snack shop had Starbucks bottles and Monster. So I was like, could you please just tack those onto the room charge right now, because I'm going to need one in the morning. And when I mean one, I mean two. So I did grab a Starbucks light vanilla coffee, and that's 100 calories. And then I grabbed a calorie-free Monster. So those will be had throughout today, and they will be delicious and much needed. But that's what's going on. I'm going to have some caffeine, going to have some breakfast, going to take progress photos, and then at 9 a.m. San Diego time, I'm going to jump on YouTube Live for the workout of the day for the 5th of May. For the ab challenge, I've been doing. I've been having a lot of fun with that. I hope you guys have been able to jump in and join me with that. So, all right, let's go. Here's a quick peek at my room. Got my bikini for check-ins on the bed. All the stuff I brought with me. I did decide to stay at the host hotel, and the reason why is because it's about maybe a 5-minute walk from the venue, and I felt like being in a city that I'd never been in before, I did not want to have to worry about taking an Uber to or from any location to the venue, to the hotel, to meetings, to check-ins. I just wanted to be really close to what was going on and where I needed to be, and I just felt like it was an easier, safer option, even though it was a little bit more expensive than finding like an Airbnb. Yes, these are my pajamas. Here we go. Quick morning update. I don't have a scale here, so I have no idea how much I weigh, but yesterday I was 112.6. I can't imagine that I am too different from that. And yes, those are macaroons. I would love to have a macaroon after tomorrow. All right, on to actual check-ins. Yes, you can have things like Starbucks while you're on prep, even the day before your show. Granted, if you haven't had a Starbucks for, 5-6 months, then maybe the day before your show is not the time to try to fit it into your macros because your body's not used to it. But I would say that my body is conditioned to having Starbucks or coffee, or not like frou-frou frappuccinos, but I mean, this is 100 calories. It's very light. I generally get iced Americanos, and I'll throw my protein shakes in with them, or I'll do like a skinny iced mocha, or a skinny cinnamon dolce latte, or a skinny caramel macchiato, something like that. So those aren't things that you have to cut out of a prep or of a dieting phase. You just have to have them in moderation, or you have to get the skinny version of something that you usually get. So not the full-fledged, double mint chocolate and caramel frappuccino, but yes, coffee. I love coffee. Alright, you guys, I'm up and at 'em. I just finished having a Starbucks Vanilla Light Frappuccino. It's 100 calories. The macronutrients on this are 3 grams of fat, 12 grams of carbs, and 6 grams of protein. I would have preferred to mix this with one of my Premier protein shakes to get an extra 30 grams of protein, but when you travel, you can't bring liquids with you, so I could not bring those protein shakes. It is what it is, but what I did bring with me is I brought a ton of icon meals with me. So I really prepped in advance. I really took a look at what my scheduled macronutrients were going to be for the day, and I brought like 10 or 11 meals with me. So I had them in the freezer before I left, and now they're in my hotel fridge here, but I brought them in a little cooler, so now I'm gonna have a lot of extra space in my bag on the way home. But I pretty much mapped out 5 meals for today and 5 meals for tomorrow that I knew were going to be pretty close to what I needed in case my macros changed at all. But today I will be having 180 grams of carbohydrates, 145 grams of protein, and 30 grams of fat. So I will make sure I show you guys all that and show you that it is possible to eat healthy and hit your numbers while you're traveling, especially when you're traveling for something like a bodybuilding show or another, fitness composition or a photo shoot and things like that. And yes, you can do meal prep if you want. I just simply prefer not to take my time to do meal prep. I really love icon meals, and find a meal prep company that works for you if there's another one that's closer to you or a different one that you enjoy. But for me, I really enjoy icon meals. It saves me a lot of time, and time is very precious to me. So let me show you what I have for the day. Okay, this is what I have for the day. So I already had my coffee, but you guys know I like a lot of caffeine, so I'm gonna have a Monster as well. But these are my 4 icon meals. So I'm going to start off with 4 egg whites, 2 ounces of turkey bacon, and 1 protein pancake. And then for lunch, I'm going to have bison patty and sweet potatoes, so 28 protein, 35 carb, and 9 grams of fat. For a second lunch, I'm going to have chicken enchiladas, so 38 protein, 52 carb, and 6 fat. And for a dinner, bison brown rice. And I will put at the end of the day all of my macronutrients in my FitnessPal up on the screen so you guys can see exactly what it all calculates out to. When you get the customized meals, it does not have the macronutrients on here, but the macronutrients are listed in my FitnessPal. So if you want those, you just have to type in what you got, and usually it'll come up with like a 1 ounce serving size of turkey bacon, and then you just change the serving size. Or you can do 1 home-style protein pancake and then change the serving size if you ordered more than that. Other than that, I also have some instant grits, but now I'll probably only do half of the packet of this because I had that coffee, and I've got my drugs. I'm kidding, it's pre-work. It's not pre-workout, what am I talking about? This is my BCAAs and my creatine mixed together. I use the Muscle Farm Fitness brand. I really like them. I'm not affiliated or associated with them in any way, I just like them. And then I also have in here my fish oil, and then my sleeping pills. So I'm taking valerian root extract and dandelion root extract and melatonin to get some sleep, and then one of them is a natural diuretic. And then of course I'll be using my Yeti tumbler to drink water all day. I'm gonna have about 1.5 gallons of water today. Oh look, they at least differentiate which bottle of water is free and which one costs $4. I think I'll take this one, thank you. Oh, I also wanted to show you guys quickly the breakfast menu, actually the menu for this hotel that I'm staying at. Definitely check out the menus that are available to you because some of them have some really good options on here, so check this out. Let's come up with a light bites option, so you can get fresh berries with low-fat Greek yogurt, steel-cut oats, which is awesome, your choice of cereal, bread. They have an egg white wrap, which looks really good. I might get that the Sunday morning right before I leave. They have an egg white omelet option, which is really nice, and then, well, the kids option. So these are definitely pricey. I mean, check out those prices, but maybe I want French toast rolls with Nutella preserves in a cinnamon dusted French toast. Oh man, okay, that might be what I get Sunday morning before I leave. But it looks like a lot of places do have, you know, a light bite section or healthier options that you can get room service wise. So make sure you check out and see what your options are too. Okay, so I just realized I have a refrigerator in my hotel room, but no microwave, so I'm gonna now go find a microwave so I can eat my food. So I had to go down to the front desk, and when I asked them for a microwave, they brought me into this little like storage closet room. It must be the only microwave in the hotel. So that's where I'll be microwaving all my meals today and tomorrow, is the little storage closet room by the front desk at the hotel, which is just kind of amusing to me. But I'm in the fitness room right now. I just wanted to stop by, peek and see kind of what I had to work with. I've got a back and a biceps workout today just to get a quick pump on, so I will show you guys that too. But let me quickly show you guys what is available for me to work with and how you can make a workout out of minimal equipment. Okay, so they've got some towels, a little trash area, some water just in case you forget to bring your own, and then there's a couple of cardio machines. So we've got a little recumbent bike and some little ellipticals. We've got some medicine balls. Got 3 treadmills, which is great, and then another little bike. We've got 2 Swiss balls, which I will definitely use. I'll use the medicine balls too, and then a little round of dumbbells and a little bench over here. So it looks like they probably go from 5-pound dumbbells up to, let's see, 50-pound dumbbells, I think. Is that what they go to? Yeah, 50-pound dumbbells. So, you know, simple and sweet. You don't need much, but there are so many options even with minimal equipment when you travel. So I'm going to show you guys my workout in a little bit, but first I'm going to go upstairs and eat my breakfast because I'm really hungry. So feed the hungry kid, you know. All right, meal 1 after the coffee: 2 slices of Icon Meals turkey bacon, 1 protein pancake, 4 egg whites, and there is sugar-free syrup on there. Alright, it's about noon San Diego time. I finished up some editing work this morning. I'm going to start on client check-in work for Sunday because I want to get a little ahead of the game because I know tomorrow is going to be a whirlwind. I'm headed down to the gym that I showed you guys just a few minutes ago in the clip. I'm going to do about 30 minutes of just slow, low intensity, incline, steady state walking on the treadmill just to get my muscles working and my blood flowing. I've been sitting all morning. I sat in an airplane all last night. So cardio is not on my to-do list today, but I just want to get the blood flow. And then I'm gonna hit some back and biceps, a very light workout, but enough to get a pump. So I'll show you guys all that.
I've come from far away. Take me home, back to yesterday. With you I wanna stay. Hold my heart, keep my love contained. I came so close to being there. My hopes are looking up, but can't see that far when I see you without your eyes. I know it's not right, but the night is calling, the night's calling me. I don't wanna fight, and my city's drifting away. I know it's not right, but the night is calling, the night's calling me. I don't wanna fight, and my city's drifting away.
Not a single bit of color. Not a single bit of color came off there. Badass. I'm always so impressed. Lip sense.
My dreams take me home with you. I'm in between. I can't decide what you would do to me. My heart is lost without you next to me. We have to. I've come from far away. Take me home, back to yesterday. With you, I wanna stay. Hold my heart, keep my love contained. I came so close to being there. My hopes are looking up, but can't see that far when I sleep without
Alright, I just finished up my workout. As you can see, I've got a nice little pump on going, and I brought one of my icon meals with me to, oh, you can't see that. Okay, failing. I brought one of my icon meals with me to the gym so that I could go right back down to the lobby of the hotel and heat it up in the apparently one microwave that this hotel has in the broom closet next to the front desk. So I've got a bison patty with sweet potatoes, and I think they might have some green beans with it, but I'm not gonna eat the green beans because the fibrous vegetables make me bloat a little bit, which is fine on a normal day, but the day before a show, I want to minimize that. So I'm gonna go do that, and then I'm gonna go upstairs, eat my food, and get a nice hot shower in, not wash my hair. I'll use some dry shampoo in my hair. My hair is gonna be done tomorrow morning by a specialist, but to hold a hairdo, it's best if your hair is not perfectly clean, but I do need to shave everything. I've already gotten my Brazilian wax for, you know, that area for the bikini, but I'm gonna go shave everything else because I've got spray tans tonight, and then I'm not gonna use lotion on my body after the shower because the spray tan will hold in a lot more nicely without a lotion to kind of rub it off. That is the plan for the upcoming couple of hours. And we've got the bison patty for lunch. I've already eaten about half of it, but those are the macronutrients icon meals. It's pretty good. I will not be eating the broccoli because I do not want to be bloated tomorrow, and sometimes fibrous vegetables do that to my stomach. So depending on you and how you respond to different foods, you have to make that call. This is my attire for pretty much the rest of this weekend. There's no underwear, there is no bra because I'm about to go get a spray tan, and you can't keep those things on. Though in the instructions it did say that their policy was against spray tanning in the nude, so they did tell us to bring our suits. So I'm gonna bring my suit, and I brought saran wrap to put around my suit. That way I can cut the saran wrap off and I won't have gotten spray tan on my suit. So We will be wearing this as often as possible because I don't want to ruin the spray tan, and I'll be sleeping in this. I will be wearing this all day tomorrow over my suit, and this is just, it's comfy clothes. You know, I see too many people walking around in black. I'm like, really? Let's bring some pop of color. Like, we got some personality here, right? Anyway, off to check-ins. So I'm bringing an Icon Meals chicken enchiladas. I'll show you when I heat it up, but I'm bringing this downstairs with me for check-ins because I just don't know how long the line's gonna be. And then check-ins are supposed to be at 3 and tanning is supposed to start at 4, so maybe I can do a meal in between check-ins and tanning. But I want to be prepared, and even though I'm staying in the hotel, I would just prefer not to run back upstairs every time I need something, you know? Woo!
Wait, I'm you know what? I care about hygiene, okay? I care.
Hello.
I care about
Woo! What's up, you guys? So I'm back from tanning, I'm back from check-ins. It was actually the smoothest check-ins I've ever had. It was very professionally run. I was very shocked and surprised. I was expecting to walk into a room where there's a couple different stations and nobody has a clue what's going on, because that's what it is usually like for me. But we went into the room, we sat down, they gave us a presentation on, hey, this is what's gonna happen tomorrow, this is what you need to expect, these are the outcomes, this is how you get to nationals, this is what we're judging on. Like, it was very well organized, and I was happy to see that because you just don't see that very often. So if anybody from Muscle Contest in California, San Diego is watching this, thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate your professionalism and the logistics of how you are running the show so far. What else? Okay, so this is a current physique update because I'm in the middle of eating my last meal or second to last meal of the night, but I've got my first layer of tan on, so let me show you guys my tan. Okay, here we go. First layer of tan. This is my show bikini. Just had my coach and all the girls, not all, but about half the girls up here. We kind of did a little posing session and check-ins with him. He let us know how to adjust our last meal for the day. So I'm really happy. I've got 3 ounces of bison that I'm eating, and some brown rice, and then some grits. So I'm super pumped, super excited about tomorrow. Right now I'm just gonna go and do some client spreadsheets for the weekend because work doesn't stop. And that is about it. I'm gonna go finish up my last meal and I'll show you guys that too. This is Icon Meals ground bison. There's 4 ounces of ground bison in here. I'm only gonna eat about 3. There's a whole cup of brown rice, and then I threw a fat-free, or no, not fat-free, it's a vegan slice of cheese in there. I don't think the macros are on it, but it's just simply bison and brown rice. Oh look, we're back where we started this morning. So it is the end of the night. It's like what? It's like 9 o'clock in California, so it's 11 o'clock body time. I'm crashing because I've got an early day. Tomorrow's the big day. Check-ins went really well with Coach. Super excited. This is truly the best package I've brought to this stage so far. I feel awesome. Eating a ton of food, like 180 grams of carbs today. That's ridiculous. I think, yeah, it's just awesome. It's just such a good feeling to know that I didn't have to dehydrate. I've been drinking 1.5 gallons of water a day all week. I mean, it's just incredible. Like, I'm eating more right now than I was last week or the week before because I'm eating into the show, and everybody's different. Everybody works a little differently, but just to let you guys know that this is one way that you can do it. So if you're eating very minimal carbs and you're dehydrating and you've got all the diuretics and like you're doing all these things, just know there's another way. It might not be necessary to do that, to go to that extreme. Work smarter, not harder. Like, it's still just as difficult to track all of your macronutrients. It's still difficult to get in 1.5 gallons of water. But if you could do it a better way, why wouldn't you at least try it, you know? That's all I'm saying. But right now I'm tired, I'm going to bed. Day starts early tomorrow. My hair and makeup appointments are at 5:30 in the morning and 7 a.m. and I have to do check-ins with my coach before that because I'm gonna want my first meal around 7 a.m. so probably right after hair and makeup, but I don't know, I'll probably have coffee before then. But I have to check in with my coach before I can have anything to eat or drink other than a few sips of water to get his feedback on how he wants the day to proceed. And then luckily, since he'll be here, I won't have to take progress pictures 8 times throughout the day tomorrow because he'll just be there to be able to see what it'll look like, and it'll just be a much smoother process. So I will keep you guys updated. Get ready for part 2 of this show day weekend. Good night.
Be empowered to make a change in your life and take the next step on your health and fitness journey.